Hi, boys and girls. Another great day. How many of you like it when your parents or your caregivers say to you, time to go to sleep? Raise your hand. Ooh, not a whole lot of hands went up. Well, today I'm going to read you a story, another one about Pete the cat, because he really has a bedtime story to share. If you're ready, sit crisscross applesauce. And once again, thanks, Gabe, for introducing me to Pete the cat. Right, Katie Cat? We love him. Today's story is Pete the cat and the Bedtime Blues. It was written by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete and the gang had a great day. They'd been at the beach, surfing sun and tons of fun. Wonder what will happen. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy, said the alligator. Pete's place. Let's go. I think this was before we all had to stay inside. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. I think they'll be asleep in a few minutes. Pete was just about to catch some Z's when clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. I think now they'll go to bed. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. It was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. They all settled down. No one made a sound. Pete yawned, and turned off the light. Good night, sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, sun, and tons of fun. Thank you, Zafta, for introducing me to Pete the cat. I think I better go to bed now. This story made me so tired.